think I've seen him in the studio since the beginning of the year, maybe
Correct.
December. It is Mr. Bill Brown.
Oh, I don't think he's since October.
Oh, it was even before then.
Yeah.
Okay. Bill Brown Tech Talk today, and that is coming to you from A&L Computers. Lee is out there right now working on some computers.
And not me.
And not you. Same number.
Yep.
Same great service.
Yep.
Just Lee and not Bill.
That's right.
And so you can call 706-283-8833 for your computer needs and tell Lee you heard about it right here at WSGC.
He will be puzzled.
He'll be like, how did this happen?
What?
What in the world? 706-283-8833 for all your computer needs. And if you are a business, it is your best friend.
Yes.
I mean, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Personal experience. So, Bill, what's up in computer world?
You know, Stan, I don't know.
Not a lot going on?
No.
Any changes? Anything?
No, really. There was some kind of a Microsoft glitch that came out that was exposed several months ago.
Okay.
Pretty nasty one, too.
Wow.
There's a piece of software included with Microsoft stuff. It's a diagnostic tool that comes with it. It's the command, if you do the command line, it does like MSDT or something like that. Detection to something.
Wow.
Anyway, diagnostic.
Yes.
It's my MS stands for Microsoft. DT is diagnostic tool.
Yeah.
So it comes with it. And they use that to troubleshoot problems with your system.
Yeah.
And most people are not going to use that.
Yeah.
I'd say 99% of the people are not going to use it. But the bug was if they were able to get into your machine somehow, they did not need permissions to run this. And then they could raise all kind of problems with your machine.
Oh, wow.
You know, steal data, all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty serious. And then Microsoft just kind of blew it off.
Yeah.
And said, nah, ain't that big a deal.
Yeah.
So, well, you know, when somebody can run software through the diagnostic tool on your machine without you having to approve it,
yeah,
I think that's a pretty big deal. So, and there was a fix for that. Real simple. I mean, you went to the registry, and basically you deleted the registry key that pointed you to MSDT.
Right.
Problem gone. I mean, it says it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Even though it's there.
Okay.
So there was. I'm sure. I mean, they must have had. Seems like every other day there's a Microsoft update coming out.
Yeah.
So hopefully they fixed that.
Yeah.
You know, because this was like 2 months ago.
Right.
So hopefully they fixed that. But other than that, there's really nothing been going on.
It's just computers as normal. It's
I mean, they're still pushing the Windows 11 and wanting you to upgrade hardware. And there's some workarounds for that.
Yeah.
Most of the machines at my house, I think I had one that was Windows 11 ready.
Oh, wow.
You know?
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would do it without giving you any problems.
Right.
The rest of them, they said, no, either your processor's not an 8th generation i7 or some nonsense, you know. But there's a workaround for that, and I actually installed the workaround.
Okay.
So most of my machines in my house are running Windows 11. So
you are on Windows 11.
And it's no big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, even though they don't want you to do it.
I think we're still at 10s.
And 10's fine. I mean, 10's good for, I want to say.
Is there a date on it?
Yeah. I want to say 2025.
Oh, goodness.
Or something like that.
Yeah, so we're good to go right now.
Yeah, and at that point.
You probably have a new computer.
At that point, they're not going to support it at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How many years is that? No, 5 or 5?
Yeah, three more.
3 more?
Yeah, 3 more.
So, yeah, you're going to be time to replace.
Bill, I have a question, and it's probably an easy answer, but I want to ask it anyway. If you have internet in your home and you have a garage, a shop building, and you know how you want to YouTube something, like you're working on something and you want to fix it, but your internet is not quite getting on your iPad from in the house.
Yeah.
What do you need? What do you need to be able to get the internet from the house to the shop?
Well, how far is the shop from the house?
Probably not far, probably 100 feet.
Oh, that's not far.
Yeah. Maybe 75.
You could go with the newer mesh type internet connections.
Yeah.
Of course, they come with 2 or 3 devices.
Okay.
And they actually work pretty well. I was watching a YouTube where a guy had used like a wireless extender and tried to do stuff on multiple floors and whatnot. But anyway, long story short, he changed it out and put in a mesh system.
Okay.
Like Netgear sells one.
Yeah.
Cisco sells. Everybody sells them.
Yeah.
And those mesh systems talk to each other.
Right.
And they just do a better job. And he got max speed once he switched to a mesh.
Yeah.
So you could do that. That'd probably be the cheapest route.
Yeah.
And then the next way we would go about doing it, and we've done this for a lot of customers over the years, is you just put a bridge between the two buildings.
Okay.
So you put a little wireless bridge between your house and your shop.
No wire. It's wireless.
It's shooting wireless. Yeah. They only talk to each other.
Okay.
And it just extends your network out to your shop.
Yeah.
And I want to say we were using Nano Loco M2s.
Okay.
They were a Ubiquity product.
Okay.
$50 each.
Oh, that ain't
so
bad.
So for $100, you tie the two together.
Wow.
I was doing that at my house. I had my barn and the house were using the Loco M2s.
Yeah.
But they only run at 50 megabits.
Okay.
Which is really slow.
Right.
I mean, it's really
like if you're watching a YouTube video like on a lawnmower
it would do it.
or something.
It would do it.
Yeah.
It would do it. But
yeah.
I went ahead and changed out to a different antenna, and it's looks more like a dish.
Right.
What's that? Dish TV.
Okay.
Or what's the other one? AT&T sales.
Wait a minute.
DirecTV.
DirecTV. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, I don't even know if Dish Network's out anymore.
So what I have now looks like those type of antennas.
Okay.
And I've got one on the house, one on the barn, and it jumped me from 50 megabits to 600 megabits.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a huge improvement.
Big jump. And those two antennas together were $110.
That's not bad.
No, not at all.
That's not bad. And you installed it yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So to answer your question, there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be real expensive. It won't break the bank.
Okay. That is a lot cheaper than I thought it would have been. Really.
Lee does that stuff. He used to do that stuff for me all the time.
Lee at A&L Computers.
Yeah.
That's who we're promoting today.
Yeah, he was the guy that kind of did the wireless antenna stuff for me out in the field.
Yeah.
And what we would do, we would program them.
Yes.
In the shop, make sure they were working and talking to each other, and then went and stuck them on the building.
So you work on them there, make them talk.
Yeah.
Then you go, because you don't want to be troubleshooting.
That's right. You don't want to be up on a ladder trying to troubleshoot something.
That's right. You want to know.
You just make sure they're working. So that'll get you where you're going.
And what service do you have? I'm just wondering, like what internet? Because that's where you live. I mean,
I did have Elberton here, and of course I don't use it anymore.
Right.
So I dropped it. So.
Yeah. And
but they had great service.
Hartcom's pretty good though.
They've gotten much better. They apparently started putting in fiber.
Yeah.
In a lot of places, and when they put in the fiber, they told me that it freed up bandwidth on the copper lines.
Okay.
And of course, I'm so far out in the country.
That makes it better.
Yeah.
You have improved.
I went from 30 meg down, 35, which was the most I could get.
Yeah.
And of course, the plan I had here with Elberton was 50.
Yeah.
Which was plenty fast.
Yeah.
But 35 was the most I could get at my house.
Right.
And when they started putting in the fiber and they released more bandwidth on the copper,
it went up.
They jumped up. Stan, 240 megabits down.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Same price.
That's a huge.
Same price. No change in price.
That is a huge difference.
Well, I started looking at the speed one day, and this has been a couple of years ago. So I was watching the speed, and it was jumped up to like 100, 110 or something. I thought, and I watched it for like a week.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, this is great. They've screwed something up down at the switching station.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell them.
Oh, you're going to keep it quiet.
I'm going to be real quiet. But anyway, I ran into the guy, what's his name? He's on the board of commissioners in the city down there.
In Hartwell or
Elton?
Or
he's with the phone company.
Oh, okay.
His granddad was the one that started it.
Wow.
Patrick.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So Patrick, I ran into him one day at one of the government offices, and we were talking about something, and he said something about the speed increase.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah.
So then he told me what happened.
Yeah.
So it wasn't anything that they screwed up.
Wow.
It's
whenever they went to the fiber cable.
Well, so apparently the bandwidth increases when you start pulling people off, which makes sense.
Now, I want you to know I have traveled. I go to Hartwell a good bit and eat. There's a lot of nice restaurants there and coming back. And anyways, many times I see your driveway and I'm like, I should head down that long driveway. I should see
Come
what
on
Bill's
down there.
What's
He ain't
Bill
doing nothing.
I'm gonna call you one
Do
day.
that.
I'll
Come
call
on,
you.
yeah.
Maybe I'll bring some food with me.
Come on down. Sure. Come on down.
And that's your is that
daughter.
your daughter that
Yeah.
lives there
In the front, yeah.
But yes, many times I was like, gosh, wonder what Bill's up to.
He ain't up to nothing.
Yeah. But then I'll be on my way to go eat my so in Hartwell there's a couple of
He's
restaurants.
probably gonna have to start cutting grass again tomorrow.
Oh really?
Now that we've had some rain, so
Now that's something that's not tech talk, but that's talk for real. We've watched our grass turn kind of brown, and then now sprouting up,
coming
green.
up, looking good now. So.
We got them afternoon showers coming in, and thank God for them. And
I thought the poor old folks there at P&J may go bankrupt with the.
Not now, not now. I bet you Glenn down there right now working on some weed eaters and mowers.
Right.
And I got a weed eater. I really need to get down there to P&J and. But I don't know how many people are in front of me right now. So. But I tell you what, if you need, since you said that, I'm going to give a plug. P&J Small Engines. They're located right off Hartwell Highway and way before you get to Bill Brown's house. But we won't talk about where you live.
He fixed my pressure washer up the other day.
They can do
I actually bought it from him.
Yeah.
Years ago, and
it's
just no water would come out of it. It's like, and I didn't do anything. I just turned it off at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Went to turn it on, and no water comes out.
No water comes out.
Jeez.
But you take it down there, and they fix you up.
He sure did.
You know,
they pretty cheap, too.
They got all kinds of stuff down there now.
Oh, yeah. What they don't have is a lot of mowers.
Yeah. I think mowers are hard to get.
Oh, yeah. I was asking them because I was thinking about getting something that went a little faster.
Yeah.
You know, although I have plenty of time now,
right?
I really don't want to spend it sitting on a lawnmower.
Bill, as a man, we want to get that job done.
That's right. Be done with it.
Once we start, we're like, hey, we got to get this done.
And Glenn told he said, I just can't get any snappers. Just can't get them. So.
Wow. We're still struggling after 2 years. I mean, I know that's in the music business. It's funny. You were at Albaca. I was at Stan's Music World. And then, of course, we both sold in December, I guess it was, January.
Yep.
And so life has changed a lot, but we were having trouble getting product in.
Yeah. We were too, yeah.
I was never used to that.
I think Lee said he's not having as much trouble now. So
I guess we've had time to get things we say it's back to normal, but I guess it's still working to get back to
work in progress.
Normal. Yeah. But I know when Martin Guitars had put me out a year, and then it became 18 months. I said, wow, we're ordering new product that won't be here for 18 months.
Yep, that's amazing.
I was like, wow, that's crazy. And but
I think a lot of people in those types of businesses, like Glenn was telling me, he's got to order his lawnmowers like the year before kind of deal.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are like that. They have to.
Well, for us, we were ordering in March for December.
Yeah.
And then they started saying, well, you're ordering in March for next year's December.
See, and we didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
So I was lucky. I always carried stock.
Right.
And I don't know if Lee's carrying stock now with new machines or not. Probably is. But we'd always keep one or two machines brand new in stock in case somebody had a catastrophic failure.
You'd have it
needed
on
something
hand.
right then.
You'd have it on hand.
But normally, when I ordered, the warehouse was in Atlanta, and it would be here the next day.
And by the way, I do want to mention this just for people. So the Albaca Computers, where the location was, is not there now. It's the same phone number, and Lee is still working. Lee took over the company, and Lee is in Bowman because that's where he lives, and it made sense. So he lives in Bowman. He does have a little retail stuff.
He does.
And so you can call him at 706-283-8833. And again, if you are a business, you really need him. Backups, connections, networks, anything you need in your computer, day-to-day business operations, call A&L Computers.
Yep.
Yeah. So Albaca still seems like it's natural to go.
I know.
But yeah, we talked about doing.
You want to rent a space?
Maybe.
You want to rent a
Is
spot?
it for rent?
I hadn't decided.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, And
did you move everything out?
Well, yeah, the building's empty. I finally got everything out. It took me forever.
Yeah.
But all the old workbenches are gone, and
yeah,
everything's. If you wanted to see it, you could walk in there and it's like, okay, now I can envision where I want to put my stuff.
Right.
Because
right.
my junk's pretty much out of the way.
Yeah.
I think I've got one table and one computer over there. Just
to have. Yeah.
Wow. I do have a laptop at home I need to sell. I need to put that on Swap Shop, don't I?
Talk about it right now. What do you have?
It's a older compact, I think.
Okay.
I think I've got Windows 11 on it. It's a fairly decent little machine,
You
but it's
said
older.
older, but it's got Windows 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those that I patched the,
How much you want for it?
I don't know, $75.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll buy it.
All right.
Well, we don't need it? No, I want it. Or you have two buyers for it right now. We'll talk about it after.
All right.
I was,
Shall we get a bidding war going here
I
like the
don't
real
know.
estate
You
market?
might could get 80 if you work your
All right,
cards.
let's go 80. Who's offering 80? Anybody?
Greg, I'm at 80. He's not even listening.
No.
Yeah.
No,
We should.
I'll hold it for you then.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a decent little machine.
You know what I might do with it?
What?
I really was going to use it for something, but I might just buy it and give it.
Okay.
Yeah. It. Well, I tell you what. Bill Brown Tech Talk here today. A&L Computers. That's the same number. Lee is running that now, and it's 706-283-8833. And we hope somebody will call Lee and tell them they heard it.
It's
right
pretty
here.
much the same. I mean,
Same operation.
He and I did the same thing for 12 years.
That's kind of like the store.
Yeah,
Like
so
Sam.
it's like, if you're not going to miss a beat. You're going to get the same.
Yeah.
We hope the same service.
That's right. That's right.
We'll see.
And that's right. And that's the same thing with the store. I miss the store. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really enjoyed.
I miss the people.
Yep, that's what I miss.
I miss seeing the people.
Love.
'cause I would see 8 or 10 different people a day, and I don't do that now.
Yeah. So
miss that.
I think for me it was so cool to see. I think we got a bid going.
Uh-oh.
I got a great friend who just said 8250. Wow, Kevin, that's fun. But the store. What I loved, and I think for 26 years, I got to help people come in and help them get what they want. And Bill, I just enjoyed going home. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to help people and you got
That's
to
right.
do things,
That's right.
and really cool. And of course, when the economy changed and things, I couldn't help them like I
That's
could.
right.
So, but then I think timing was right.
Yeah.
I ended up coming here, and we got new things happening here.
You did.
And there's some things happening later this year.
Yeah.
I hadn't told anybody yet, but we got
Okay.
something new happening,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll find out.
Stay tuned, right?
Stay tuned.
Okay.
It's coming up, coming up next.
So let me ask you this: you've been around here a long time. Is there a time capsule
Here at the station?
at the Guidestones? No.
Oh, the Guidestones.
Is there
there
time
was
capsule or not?
reports that there is one, and I tell you what, since we're live,
I mean, who has the answer?
I'm working on that right now.
Because what I'm scared of.
Oh, don't say scared. We don't.
What
We're
I'm
on
scared
live
of
on people. Yeah,
is they're gonna dig up this? They're gonna dig this thing up, whatever it is.
yeah.
And you know what's gonna say on the top of it, don't you?
What?
Jumanji.
Oh no!
We need to throw it back down in the
Have you
ground.
ever seen that movie? Oh my gosh!
Cover that thing back up. So
Let's see. I will find out.
yeah, I heard that blast. I mean, I'm exactly 5 miles.
Okay, from there.
Yeah. As
see, I'm
the
about-
highway goes.
Yeah.
As the crow flies.
Did you wake up at 4?
Yeah.
I did too.
Woke me up.
I did too.
Because
So-
see, my house is on top of the hill,
Yeah.
and I'm on the highest point of the property, so I'm on the top.
Yeah.
Guidestones are kind of high.
Yeah.
So when that thing blew, I mean, there was nothing to obstruct the sound,
Yeah.
So yeah, I really thought my daughter's house had blown up.
Wow. Well,
mean, it
see,
was loud.
I woke up and didn't know why I woke up. I thought one of my nephews had gotten up, or my brother or something, but I didn't know why I woke up.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't go back to sleep. But nothing was I wasn't startled. It was like I woke up, looked at the clock, and it was like 4 something.
I heard it and woke
Yeah.
and I started looking around for the next lightning strike.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
That's what I guess in my
said, well, darn,
mind. I thought it was thunder.
there's nothing going on.
So I was like, wow, that's some thunder,
Yeah.
right? And I wasn't startled. I mean, I was just woke up.
Yeah.
And so,
I hate that though.
let's see. I'm trying to find out about, or I'll tell you what, if anybody knows the answer to the time capsule, call me. We've gotten
You would have thought.
text.
I mean, I watched the groundbreaking for this thing when they put it in.
Yeah.
The Matt Hunt
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
I watched that. And
Hey, was that our Matt Hunt from
yeah,
Ellerton?
yeah.
His voice sounded deeper.
Yeah, yeah.
How did he do that?
He's younger.
He was a younger Matt Hunt.
that's right.
Okay. All right.
He had his TV voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
going.
Because when I heard Matt Hunt, I said, that's our Matt Hunt.
Yeah, that is.
And then I was like, Matt Hunt sounds different now.
Yeah.
So, but that's a good video.
It was.
Like, that really
but
was.
see, he didn't mention anything about a time capsule. So you
I
would
think
have.
it came later.
Oh, did it? Okay.
If I'm right, the time capsule was to the right of it from the
Where that little
parking lot.
concrete slab was?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I always wonder what that stupid little
And
slab
I would
was.
love to know what's in it.
Yeah. It's not that old.
somebody called today and said what was in it, but I don't. It was too funny to
It's only
believe.
been, what, 40 years?
Yeah, not that long.
Let it stay.
Yeah, not that long.
Leave it there for another 50 years. Make it interesting.
I have got a lot of people sending me stuff, but nobody actually knows.
There you go.
So I'm going to wait on
Yeah.
Linton. So, but we will find out.
Yeah, why don't you need to put that on your little morning
Yeah.
news flash.
We will. I'll tell you what, we will.
The email thing.
We'll look at that.
There is no time capsule. There is.
I'll tell you what.
Let us know. We want to know.
One morning this coming week,
Yeah.
We'll do that. And since you mentioned that, if people would like to, we get a lot of requests for it. People all around the world were asking for it yesterday and the day before. But that is a free service we do. Today's
It's handy,
headlines.
too.
It is.
I catch it every morning.
It comes out in the 5 o'clock
Yep.
hour.
Yep.
And free news at WSGCradio.com. Just send your email to us, and we will get you in to get that for free, 5 days a week.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoy reading it every day.
We have usually what we call our top 3 news stories every day, and then we have a lot of other information, community events coming up. Of course, we have our obituaries listed, shout-outs to...
Well, if I forget to watch the live streams that y'all do for the commissioner meetings and stuff,
I
can always catch up
That's
the next
the
day.
easier way to be honest with you.
Here's what they talk about,
The next morning is the best way to catch up on it, because an hour or 2 hour meetings
That's
sometimes.
Right. Oh yeah.
So, but really, commissioners, city council, board of education, all of that is covered in our today's headlines, and as well as our on-air news, and right here from WSGC Radio. So
I need to get you to change my email address on.
Is it different?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had it on the support at.
Yes.
I'm going to change it over to mine.
Oh, okay.
Because at some point I'm going to kill the support.
It won't work anymore.
Yeah,
it won't work.
I don't need it anymore.
You want to give it to me on air or off air?
No, we'll
okay.
do it off air.
All right. That's the way I am with my cell number.
Let's do it off air.
Occasionally I see my cell number posted for something.
Do you really?
And I'm like, why did somebody do my number?
Holy smokes.
Yeah, I said, don't do that.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. People be
Not good
calling.
at all.
Yeah. Sometimes, and I'm like, hey, y'all, like, that's my cell,
Yeah,
So,
no kidding.
Yeah. But it's all good. Well, Bill, I want to say thank you. It's 9:30.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I want to say thank you for coming by, and we've
I
always
need to
had
do
a
this
great
at least
time.
once a year, huh?
I had a great time when Gaffney did it, Jennifer did it,
yeah.
and when we've did it. We did it for almost 7 years.
Yeah, long
me and
time.
you. And so it was awesome to come back and kind of have a tech talk.
It was tough when we did it once a week.
Yeah.
Because coming up with new material
Every time.
that was hard.
Yeah.
But just once every couple of weeks.
Can we bring you back again?
Sure.
You
You just
couple
call me and
months,
say, come
or
on.
something. Yeah.
We're bored. Come on in.
Hey, that's it. Well, I hope folks enjoyed it,
Yeah.
and plus they get to know A&L Computers is there to serve you as Albaca was for so many years. So call Lee with A&L Computers, 706-283-8833.
That's it.
Again, our many, many thanks to Bill Brown coming in today on behalf of A&L Computers. So it's old
Thanks,
times.
Steve. Yeah, it
all
was.
right. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all stay tuned. We got some great country favorites that are coming up.